On today's episode of Anime Afterthought Data Live, Season 4, Episode 9, Nightmare's Temptation. That title pretty much says it all, coming off last week's episode where we finally won over the heart and sealed the spirit powers of Moguro. The mass-murdering spirit known as Kurumi has once again graced our presence, which leads me to believe she's definitely up to something. What exactly does she want? Well, let's find out. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into today's video. Ooh, baby, hitting us with that soft jazz, sensual, seductive. So your proof of not being violent is simply not being violent? Bitch, with you, everything is a fucking game. I can't believe a single word you say. Fuck, man, that's suave as shit. When the hell did Cheetah become Don Juan Delanucci? I'm about to say, it can't be that fucking simple, can it? Well, it seems Westcott has fully recovered. So Nia actually is limiting the ability of Beelzebub. What? He wants like mass inversion? I mean, it's fucking possible if we think about it. If Shido gets killed, I think all the spirits would go fucking crazy. What the fuck? What the fuck? Are they just made out of the pages of Beelzebub? Nebukol? So she looks like Sister, but she's got like an Kurumi army going on. That is a pretty good fucking point. Like, if you can't even talk to the chick, how the fuck are you gonna kiss her? And of course they fucking tag along. Of course they tag along. Yeah, I've seen some shit. I've been to space, traveled through time. Ooh, oh no, what'd she do? What the fuck did she do now? Ellen Mathers. Oh, Mana's back in action. Little sis to the rescue. Ew, they're calling him father, ew. Does anyone just get fucking chills when they just said that? So does each one have its own distinct personality, or is it more like a hive mind? And here comes Kurumi! Yo! Nebukol in the front, Kurumi in the back. Sorry, Mana. Ooh, what the fuck happened? Wait, was it not her doing? Yeah, tell me something I don't already know. Oh, that's such a fucking Shido thing to say. Oh, what are you proposing? Oh my god, are they doing a date again? What is it with these like super competitive dates? Of course, if Shido loses this one, I'm assuming he's gonna fucking die. And I called it. Well, she hasn't used the word kill before, she just says devour. So is there a way to separate the spirit powers from his body? So it's basically the first one to admit that they love the other one. Yo, he's definitely got his confidence back. Ooh, goddamn, Kotori's got hands. Wasn't there some kind of communication outage? I mean, even Ellen couldn't contact Artemisia, so. Oh shit. Nah, he ain't gonna hit her. No. Okay. No, Kotori, don't make that face. You just made this thing so fucking awkward. Oh my god, speaking of awkward, what the fuck? And that's not fucking helping. Thanks a lot, Kotori. Alright, Origami, that's way too fucking far. You know it was the inevitability. I mean, we had to seal her. She's the worst spirit we've encountered so far. So we know she's after the spirit of origin. Oh yeah, Nia's really the only one that has direct communication with her about her goals, because she needed Rizel's help. So she does intend to kill it. Oh, confirmed. But how the fuck do you kill a god? We're talking about a supreme being that is creating these other beings that can time travel, go to space, manipulate gravity, all this other fucking shit. Well, it makes sense why Kurumi needs his powers now. She's just not strong enough. But what effect will that have on everyone else? We saw what time travel did just going back, what was it, 5 years? Going back 30 and none of the spirits even exist before? Like, oh, you're talking about a huge fucking ripple effect. Oh, she made it out alive. I totally forgot about her. Fuck. Okay. So Kurumi does have the ability to time travel, but does she have the ability to travel to the future? Is that how she knew that Ellen and DEM would attack? Well, yeah, if DEM kills Shido, she won't be able to get his spirit powers. Or does it go deeper than that? Is it as simply as her overhearing their plans? Would Westcott truly allow that? Like, I don't know if it's that fucking simple. Yeah, then we still have what happened to Shido to talk about. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yep, she's gone on the fence. And taking that first step, that's the power play right there. Oh, possibly her one weakness. Pretty kitties. Oh shit, did the cat sense, you know, the murderous intent, or did it smell the blood of 10,000 fucking victims? Like, oh, that cat fucking dipped, like, I don't want to be the next on her hit list. I mean, that could just be the cat too, because cats are pretty dickish. Oh, what the fuck? Dude, you had her in the palm of your hands. What are you doing? No, did you just fucking meow? Oh, every man in the world has just wept. Oh, no. I love today's episode. That was a pretty good fucking episode. We're getting some deep shit. We finally figure out the goals of both Westcott as well as Kurumi. We have some very suspicious and potentially serious issues happening with Shido, as well as temporal manipulation on the largest of largest scales. I mean, holy shit, today's episode was fucking amazing. So first and foremost, let's talk about Kurumi. Now, we knew through her interactions with Nia that her goal was the spirit of origin, and I too surmised at some point, like, given the amount of carnage she is willing to inflict, that her goal had to be serious. What's more serious than killing a god? I mean, we have to admit that at this point, the entity that is not only responsible for creating and manipulating and handing out these spirits, that can travel to space, affect gravity, stop the spin of the earth, travel through time, manipulate destiny as a whole. Like, these beings are on a next level. So what do you call the creator of such beings? Yes, a fucking god. And Kurumi's goal is to kill said god. Now, we don't know her exact reason. Is it just to stop the creation of spirits? Does she view herself as a fucking monster? Does she want to save the world from the chaos that is the spirits? I don't know, but in doing so, we're talking about manipulating the timeline on a scale that trumps what we did previously, as Shido used Kurumi to travel back to the past and try to save the original origami from altering the timeline and all this other shit. That created an entirely new timeline, an alternate universe where, you know, shit turned out differently. But going back 30 years, stopping every spirit from happening, not only would that change everything, if not, it would create a paradox, because without the spirit of origin creating Kurumi, Kurumi couldn't go back in the past and kill the spirit of origin, so thus we have a paradox and the universe just fucking ends. Like, what the fuck? But of course, a monumental task such as killing a god, of course it would require tons of fucking power, right? Who happens to be storing the power of 10 fucking spirits? Shido. So it's official, it's a goddamn date off, and either Kurumi will win and Shido will die, or Shido will win and Kurumi will finally get sealed. Who the fuck knows? Speaking of Shido's power though, now we did see in today's episode that he had a little issue. Blacking out in his conversation with Kurumi definitely could have been a point where she could take advantage of him, so that's quite troubling. Now, I kind of see where they're going with this. At least I'm jumping to the conclusion that Shido really is the vessel of 10 spirits, right? The spirits that have just mass fucking energy. Could he be reaching his limit? Is Shido himself becoming a ticking time bomb? Like, we know that these spirits house tremendous power, and now all those powers are held within Shido. So it's like, is what we saw just a vision of things to come, or are they being manipulated by outside sources? Because we know Westcott and Beelzebub are up to their old fucking tricks. Like, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm like 99% sure that this is where they're heading. At least that's what I think. Ugh. Wrapping up today's episode, let's talk about Westcott and his goals. We're just learning everyone's main motivations today. It is the mass inversion of the spirits. Now that Shido has hit an even number of 10 spirits being sealed within his body, all of those spirits having a strong bond with him, Westcott believes it's time to enact his grand plan of a mass inversion. And it makes sense. If you want every spirit to invert, to feel such a negative emotions that the switch finally flips, why not kill the person that they currently feel closest to. Like, it just makes sense. I'm assuming to the end that his goal is to collect everyone's Quillfoot crystals now. Why he would need such power, the reasoning is still up in the air, but we do know that his goal is the mass inversion. And he's gonna use Beelzebub to fucking do it. This time, creating a amalgamation of Sister and Karumi, kind of? Like, Nebukal is interesting. I'm assuming she's a, I don't know, like a kind of spirit. I mean, she's humanoid, but she's made out of the pages of Beelzebub, so she's not really a spirit, but she has a similar look to Sister and acts like the Karumi army. Like, very interesting character, but I kind of want to see what exactly her abilities are. I would have loved to see the fucking fight between the Karumi army, the Nebukal army, and Mana just caught in the fucking middle. Like, that was interesting. Like, we saw the aftermath, the scrapes and scratches. I mean, for an all-out fucking war in the sky, like, I guess you're lucky you fucking walked away with your life, right? I'm not gonna lie, I really dug today's episode. I'm so glad I reacted to it. What did you guys think? Did you hate it? Did you love it? Do you want some more of it? Well, I do. So with all that being said and more Data Live next week, I honestly cannot wait for future episodes.